She knew this was serious, but not as serious as the secret that she had fought so hard to keep hidden. She could deal with this, but wasn't sure how she would deal with the whole school, knowing what she did the other night. The principal sent her out of school immediately, and Kemi left the school premises, determined to bring this blackmailing to a halt. She knew that she had to protect her secret with all that she got, and this entailed going in search of Tayo, who claimed to be behind all the blackmailing. She asked to know where he lived and was directed to one slum at the end of town. Kemi had never been to a place like this in her life. She asked around and was directed to a small house close to the swamp. Kemi knocked on the door of the house and was shocked to see her in his home. He looked so tense and terrified, and Kemi could not help but feel as though he was hiding something. "Do you have something to tell me?" she asked Tayo, who confessed to her that he was forced to do what he did. "What? Forced? By who?" Kemi asked, as Tayo handed his phone over to her and told her to read the message written on the screen.
"Admit that you are the blackmailer, or all your secrets will be out in the open for all to see."
Kemi copied down the phone number because she had a strong feeling that it belonged to the real blackmailer. She decided not to use her own phone number to call the number, knowing that the blackmailer already had her number saved. She returned home and got a new SIM card, which she used to call the number. On first ring, the person did not pick, but Kemi decided to try again, and a faint voice answered the phone, requesting to know who was calling. Kemi dropped the phone, her heart racing as she realized who the blackmailer was. She called up her best friend Tara, panicking, requesting to know where she was. "I have something important to discuss with you," she said as she rushed over to Tara's house. When she arrived, Tara was eager to know what she had to say. "I think I've figured out who the school blackmailer is," Kemi said to Tara as she brought out her phone and began to dial the number. "You need to listen to this," she said to Tara, whose eyes widened in shock to realize that Kemi was the one calling her second number, the line she used to blackmail the students, to cover up her tracks and pretend to be a victim herself. "How could you do this to me?" Kemi asked her best friend Tara, who did not look remorseful for all that she had done. "You ruined my life, and you dare stand here to ask stupid questions," Tara fired back at Kemi, who stood there confused, unsure of what Tara was talking about. "I took you as my best friend, Kemi, not knowing how evil you were. I know your secret, and I will make sure that once I'm done with you, you'll regret the day that our paths crossed." Kemi could sense the anger in Tara's voice and wondered what she had done to deserve this level of hatred from her best friend. August 19th, 10 p.m., Tara said as she looked Kemi in the eyes and said that she had pictures. Kemi, on hearing this, fell to the ground and began to cry. "I didn't mean to kill her," Kemi said as tears poured down her eyes. The weight of her secret crashed down on her, breaking her spirit in a way that she could not understand. She tried everything possible to bury that night deep within her soul, hoping that it would never resurface, but here it was, staring her right in the face, brought back by the one person that she thought that she could trust with her life. August 19th. Kemi had replayed that night over and over in her head a million times, unable to believe that things. August 19th. Kemi had replayed that night over and over in her head a million times, unable to believe that things had escalated so quickly. It was late, and Kemi was heading home from choir practice when a strange girl, who she had never seen before, confronted her and accused her of having a thing to do with her boyfriend Jide. Kemi was shocked to hear of this accusation, knowing that she had nothing to do with Jide. She tried to explain to the girl that Jide was only a friend, but the girl was not willing to listen. She pulled out a knife and tried to stab Kemi, who pushed her hard, resulting in her death. Kemi never meant to kill her. She was only defending herself And before she knew what was happening, the strange girl lost her balance and stumbled backwards.